A woman in West Austin says her family's life was turned upside down after gallons of sewage backed up into her home.
It was caused by a mishap during a city construction project last fall. Months later, the home is still unlivable.
7 on Your Side reporter John Krinjak has her story.
She says she's felt frustrated, depressed, and alone as she's tried to deal with all this. So we reached out to the city to try to get some answers.
It's terrible.
It's safe to say October 22nd, 2024 is a day Carol Hawkins will never forget. A city contractor was working on the South Tarrytown Water and Wastewater Renewal Project on Dormarion Lane. But in the midst of that work, the city says a sewage line was damaged and failed, sending sewage gushing into Hawkins' home.
And it was a horrible mess when I came in. It was just shocking because sewage had backed up, overflowed the toilet, pretty much filled up the bathtub.
She began cleaning up the mess herself, injuring her knee as she frantically tried to find a plumber.
Oh, it was god-awful. It was covering the whole bathroom floor out into the hall.
The sewage even flooding into the living room and 2 bedrooms in the cherished family home that Hawkins grew up in.
But I just kept thinking, I can't. My mother would feel horrible if she saw this, you know. She was also always so fastidious about her house. It felt like a sacrilege.
Hawkins and her husband, who is terminally ill, had to move into their garage apartment, displacing their granddaughter who'd been staying there. 3 days later, the city contractor sent a crew in to clean the carpets and make some repairs. But when it came to fixing the actual damage,
the contractor said, "We'll fix this for you. You can be sure we're going to take care of you."
Days turned into weeks. Hawkins says she called the city multiple times, including the mayor's office, but wasn't given a clear roadmap on what was supposed to happen next.
Everybody's been very nice, but nobody's helped.
She was eventually told she'd have to deal directly with the city's insurance company.
The first adjuster was not there for a month, and I would call and call and call and call.
Then she learned it was up to her to find bids for contractors to do the work, which includes redoing floors, ripping up carpets, and replacing walls and moldings. At 79, she says that's been overwhelming as she juggles caring for her husband and a part-time job.
The person who's been deluged by sewage should not be expected to fix everything.
5 months after the backup, the home is still unlivable.
This is where our family gathers, you know. We couldn't be together here for Thanksgiving. We couldn't be together here for Christmas.
7 on Your Side reached out to the city. The agencies responsible for the project, Austin Water and Capital Delivery Services, sent a joint statement saying in part, the contractor referred the damage to the city's rolling owner-controlled insurance program team on October 28th after collecting necessary information. A subsequent claim was filed by the homeowner. The city's insurance provider is actively working with the owner to reach an agreement to provide financial compensation to cover repair costs. The city said it could not give further details because of their policy not to discuss open and ongoing claims, but says it has a process to assist homeowners in cases like this. First, immediately repair the damaged pipeline to prevent further backups, hire a contractor to clean up inside the house, refer the owner to the city's insurance provider. The owner then obtains 3 bids for the repair from companies of their choosing. The city confirming all of these steps were followed in Hawkins' case, but she wishes there was more guidance along the way.
Just have someone who could smooth the path, you know, so that the person who has the sewage dumped on them doesn't have to swim through it for 4 more months.
Despite everything, Hawkins was able to get those bids, and things are now moving forward.
So they finally agreed that they would pay that amount. And so it looks like there's now a light at the end of our tunnel.
She hopes by getting her story out, the process will be smoother for others.
I'm just so grateful that you all do this.
Now, the city says situations like this are very rare and no other homes on Hawkins Block were affected. As for her home, she's hoping the repairs will be wrapped up in the next month or 2. For 7 on Your Side, I'm John Krinjak, Fox 7 Austin News.